What's going on, coaches? Welcome to Thunder and Lightning Football, where we talk all things gun triple option. The drill that we're looking at today, we call this Need for Speed. Basically, it's a 2-ball drill that I'm sure many of you are familiar with. This is a day one install for us right here. This is in the spring. It's kind of pared down. We'll actually add to this drill as the summer progresses, as we get closer to fall camp and into the season. We start to add more parts and pieces. So this is kind of pared down, but all it is a 2-ball drill where the quarterback is handing the ball off to the running back, who makes a bang or a bend read on inside zone. So this is set up for inside zone triple. The coach gives the quarterback a give or a keep read, and then another coach is going to give the quarterback a keep or a pitch read. Now in the spring, like on this tape right here, we teach day one, everything is a give, everything is a pitch, mainly because we don't want the quarterback thinking right here. We just want to focus on the mechanics between the quarterback and the running back. Also that pitch relationship between the quarterback and the pitch back. So we don't really incorporate reads just yet, but that will come later, and I'll show you some examples of that as we go. As we get into the fall, and we're starting to approach the season now we're actually working reads. We're adding in a read for the running back who has either a bang or a bounce cut. Now in this clip, we're working GT counter instead of inside zone. So the running back has to make a decision on which gap he's going to hit to the play side. Now, because the counter hits a little bit wider, we move those arches over. But in inside zone, you would have those arches on either side of the center. And then, of course, we still got our tight end working his cruise block. You've got your quarterback who's got his give or his keep read, with the coach giving him a read, and then he's got the second ball that's coming to him for the pitch face. Okay, so now we're in season. We're actually preparing for an opponent, and this is a good opportunity to work the same drill and bring in all of your skill players, especially if you have maybe some more complicated blocking schemes on the perimeter for the pitch phase. But we're working the same drill. Now, we don't have the arches. This is actually at an indoor facility that we had to use for weather purposes, but and so we couldn't bring our arches over. But we're still going to use cones. You can do that if you don't have the arches. You can use cones for your bang and your bend read, but we're working the inside zone path for the running back. And now we've got receivers out there that got to work a crack scheme, and we're bringing the tight end for an arc. And so now we're putting all the pieces together, especially in the pitch phase, for a specific opponent. And so the drill builds from spring through summer through fall camp to now. Whenever you're preparing for a specific opponent, you have an idea of how you're going to set that drill up and what you want it to look like, and still use the drill since you've been using it since day one, but now you're actually using it to prepare for an opponent. And we feel like this is the best way to build from spring to fall. So we found the best way to set this drill up is to actually have the players service each other. And the easiest way to do it is for the quarterbacks to service quarterbacks, running backs to service running backs, tight ends to service tight ends, and receivers to service receivers. And so what that looks like in practice is your quarterbacks are going to be snapping to each other, right? And so that's how they serve each other. Your running backs are going to be, you're going to have a running back who's going to give your other running back either a bang or a bend cut just by closing one of those arches or one of those gaps. Your tight end is going to scrape over the top so that your other tight end can get his work on his cruise block, and then your receiver is going to give the quarterback either a keep or a pitch read. And now you've got more guys working, more guys not standing around. The only caveat to this is, and this is just me as the coach, I like to be the C-gap read or the dive read, so that I can actually see where the quarterback's eyes are in that read game, and then I can also give him some different looks like a mesh charge or a surf technique, kind of makes life a little bit difficult for them, so that I can help coach them through that on the little details of those on that read game. But this is the best way to set the drill up so that you got a lot more guys working. You roll through it a lot faster. Once you get a rep on offense, then you go on defense and you surface, and then you rotate out. Best way to do it. Not the only way to do it by any means, and we found this is the best way to do it.